And good evening. Welcome out here to Albany as we get set for Class 2 District 16 boys basketball tonight here on Albany TV. And again, just to let you know, this will be an audio-only broadcast. Again, we will only show the video of the scoreboard tonight due to the mission regulations. We cannot show the playing surface to have this game for you to be able to watch for free on Facebook. So we apologize for people coming in to watch the game. Again, it'll be on the scoreboard only. This will be an audio-only broadcast of Class 2 District 16 boys basketball tonight here on Albany TV. It's a matchup here in Class 2 District 16. It's a matchup between the number 7 seed, host Albany Warriors, and the number 2 seed, Gallatin Bulldogs. I'd like to thank our sponsors help you bring you tonight's broadcast tonight here on Albany TV. BTC Bank, Petty John Auto Center with locations in Bethany and Albany. Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany and the Hogue Lumber Company in Albany. The Albany Hy-Vee, Smith Insurance and Smith Prudential in Albany. Johnson Controls and the Briar Patch on the west side of the square in Albany, along with Raymond Smith Body Shop in Albany. Sublime Flamingo Boutique in Albany. East Fork Lodge and Legacy Event Center. Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany. JC Designs of Albany and Grumpy Totoggery in Albany. The City of Albany. Williams Construction. The Albany Booster Club. The Albany and Gallatin School District's Printery and New Shop are located in Albany, and Larry Bunker, Dozing, and Traco. The Donnie and Nancy Stevens family, Blaine and Tammy Siddons family, wishing the Warriors the best of luck this season. Kathy Sneed, proud supporter of Albany Warrior Athletics. The Brent and Vicky Klein family, and David and Joe Sneed, McCampbell in memory of Kyle and Pat Sneed. Again, the first game here in Class 2 District 16. It's the 20-5 Gallatin boys against the 8-17 Albany boys. These two teams played just a little over 2 weeks ago. It was a 64-49 win for Gallatin in that first matchup in the regular season. District starts in just under 8 minutes. We're back with more of your BTC Bank pregame when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank school mascot debit card. Choose the card that fits your favorite local school, and you can earn that school extra cash. Available for new accounts or replacement cards for an existing account. Visit one of BTC Bank locations and get your school mascot debit card today, where they can instantly issue your new card. BTC Bank, community-minded just like you. Member FDIC.
Community-minded just like you. BTC Bank.
Have you looked at Petty John Auto Center lately? We're a full-service Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Buick, Chevrolet, and GMC dealer. And we're located right here in Bethany and Albany. No matter what you need when it comes to your vehicle, we've got you covered. Factory-certified technicians, OEM and aftermarket parts, and our state-of-the-art body shop, Petty John Collision Center. Plus, vehicle financing options for every budget. So the next time you need anything related to your car, truck, SUV, or van, we're here to help. To schedule service or shop our entire new and used inventory online, visit pettyjohnauto.com. That's pettyjohnauto.com.
Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your tailgate headquarters for all of your fall sports. Whether you're going to tailgate at the games or just want to enjoy the same foods at home, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your tailgating goodies before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
Where there's a helpful smile in every eye. Shop Hy-Vee.
If you're looking to join a stable and growing company, Johnson Controls in Albany is the place for you. They are currently hiring for multiple positions, including welding, electrical, and general assembly. Johnson Controls offers excellent benefits: medical, dental, vision, life insurance, 401k, health savings account, and paid holidays. Apply now at www.johnsoncontrols.com to join their winning team. Hogue Lumber Company in Albany is here to help you with all of your DIY projects. Whether you're doing a home remodel, some repair work, a painting job, or a plumbing job, Hogue Lumber Company's dedicated staff can help you get the materials that you need to do the job right. Hogue Lumber Company in Albany is your trusted hometown hardware store and lumber yard for more than 4 decades.
In life, as in football, there's nothing like a good coach to help you achieve your goals. Someone you can turn to for guidance. Someone with a game plan to help you build up the financial strength you need for retirement, family security, and life. With a Prudential financial professional, that's what you get. Someone who can help you build a financial strategy.
To get started, contact Nick Smith, a financial advisor with Prudential at 660-726-3396.
And welcome back out again here to Albany, joined along with color analyst for the night, Brett Williams. And Brett, as we welcome you in here to the broadcast, it's a matchup here between the 2 and 7 seeds, Albany Gallatin. Again, we were able to watch this game 2 weeks ago here in Albany. It was Gallatin that came away with the victory. And the big people that we saw in that game that really can take over a game pretty easily, Gavin Wilmus inside along with Jack Donovan, Price Johnson, Sullivan Bird. Those are all some players for Gallatin that the Warriors need to watch out for tonight.
Yeah, they're gonna have to find an answer for at least a portion of those guys. They're gonna have to slow them down in some way, and this game is a little bit unique in that these two teams played very recently, so the loss in the way that Gallatin was able to beat Albany hopefully kind of sticks in their mind a little bit. Really what sticks in my mind is Gavin Wilmus. He made a lot of plays early on and then kind of got it out of reach as Gallatin just kind of kept the Warriors at arm's length the rest of the way there. So be interesting to see if the Warriors do anything different to try and slow this game down a little bit. Gallatin wants to play fast. Albany kind of played right into their hands last time. Hopefully Albany, if you're an Albany fan, you're hoping that they will kind of slow things down, try and play the game at their pace, because if not, turnovers might start piling up. Gallatin might start getting easy shots off fast breaks, and if that's happening early, that's not a good sign for the Warriors.
And then just graduated just a couple of years ago for you. Put yourself in the Warriors' shoes. You kind of had a down season. You're coming in, playing the 2 seed here on your own home floor here in districts. How big is it to come in here with the right mindset, not go into this thinking, okay, we lost him 2 weeks ago. It was a pretty decisive score, and come out and say, okay, we're the 7 seed. We're the lowest seed here in this district. How big is it to come out with the right mindset, have that you could come out here and you could play spoilers? Because, I mean, there's been a lot of talk with this district. It's one of the best in Class 2, at least in this side of the state, definitely. But you have that Maysville at number 4 that kind of maybe tanked their seeding so they wouldn't have to play Gallatin in the semifinal, so they'd have an opportunity to play in the championship.
Well, playing in the playoffs is a totally different thing than the regular season, and it is a mindset that you have to have. You have to have the mindset of, this is the real season right here. Everybody's 0-0, and I don't really love to talk about myself a lot, but I'll take the opportunity here. Of course, this was different sports, but I happened to be on a district team that took a 10-0 loss in the regular season, went to districts, and definitely used that as motivation to flip that score and actually win 10-0 against North Harrison in district play. So it can be done. It's going to be tough for Albany, but it can be done. But they have to play a perfect game, probably their best game of the season.
Now is the national anthem followed by the Hogue Lumber Company starting lineups.
At this time, please rise, remove your hats, and face the flag at the south end of the gym for the playing of our national anthem.
And now it's time for your Hogue Lumber Company starting lineups. Tonight's starting lineups brought to you by Hogue Lumber Company. Before you start your next project, stop in and talk to the experts at Hogue Lumber Company in Albany, Missouri.
Please note, Albany will be the home team on the scoreboard wearing green. We'll announce their starters first. Again, starters for the Albany Warriors, number 3, Kyle Emerson. Number 4, Jarrett Smith. Number 12, Dalton Worrell. Number 15, Chase Klein. And number 32, Shea Miller. The Warriors are coached by Jeff Epperly, assisted by Jake Nichols. Again, starters for the visitors on the scoreboard, the number 2 seed Gallatin Bulldogs. Number 11, Bryce Johnson. Number 12, Jack Donovan. Number 14, Sullivan Bird. Number 23, Gavin Loomis. And number 33, Reed Emery. The Bulldogs are coached by Taylor Smith, assisted by Harris Cameron.
So again, those are your Hogue Lumber Company starting lineups. Again, for Albany, it's Kyle Emerson, Jarrett Smith, Dalton Worrell, Chase Klein, and Shea Miller. For Gallatin, Bryce Johnson, Jack Donovan, Sullivan Berg, Gavin Wilmus, and Reed Henry. Again, Albany will be the home team on the scoreboard. Gallatin will be the visitors, even though Gallatin is the 2 seed, Albany the 7 seed. And as we prepare to tip off this game, remember, tip off your future retirement on the right track. Contact Smith Prudential Financial Services at 660-726-3396. Opening Smith Prudential Financial tip-off 1 here by Gallatin. Bird sends it out to the back up top here for Donovan. Wilmus shot from 3, misses off iron. Rebound pulled in. This time here by Jarrett Smith.
Quick ball movement early by the Bulldogs results in a quick 3 by Gavin Wilmus. Looked good from up here, but just off the front of the rim. Warriors get the defensive rebound.
Gallatin will start out in a man-to-man defense. Jarrett Smith trying to send it in to Chase Klein on a pick and roll. Dalton Worrell has his shot rejected away, and Kyle Emerson can't quite keep the ball in play as it goes out of bounds.
This is what the Warriors are going to have to deal with. A lot of length, a lot of athleticism on this Bulldogs starting 5. Got a couple of tips, block shot there. Bad pass goes out of bounds. It's Bulldogs ball.
Knocked around, picked up in the corner by Emery. Sends it back up top for Bird. Johnson for Emery. Puts in the shot from just outside the paint. Reed Emery gets Gallatin on the board here early.
Couple of dribble handoffs there, able to get downhill. Warrior defense a little bit slow to react and able to get that mid-range off cleanly. That's a good shot.
A little bit of pressure there by Gallatin on the take as Kyle Emerson's shot misses off front iron. Rebound picked up here by Gallatin. Reed Emery over to the right wing for Bird. That'll be a tough guard tonight here for Shea Miller. Wilmus trying to go backdoor to Johnson. Can't quite control the pass as it bounces off him out of bounds. It'll be Albany basketball.
Yeah, Warriors bailed out there a little bit. Kind of got caught ball watching there. Allowed a free cutter to the rim. And if the pass was handled, it would have been an easy 2 points there at the rim.
I said right now just man-to-man pressure there by Gallatin, and just need to kind of get out of there and let him bring it across as Shea Miller has it in the corner here for the Warriors. Leaves it for Smith in the corner. For Emerson up top. Emerson drives, leaves it off for Dalton Worrell. He'll lose it off his foot, goes out of bounds. And it'll be Gallatin basketball. 5:57 left here in this opening quarter, 2-0. Gallatin with the lead.
And nothing's been easy to this point for the Warriors on offense. A lot of bobbled passes, a couple of passes have gone out of bounds. Their offense has not looked good this far in the game.
Emery can't get the shot to go as it bounces off back iron. Emerson for Smith, up off glass for two.
Emerson pushing the pace. He likes to do that. Gets Smith an open look at the rim. They tie it up. Got to get another stop here on defense if you're Albany.
Trying to get it that time inside to Jack Donovan at the free throw line. There'll be a foul called against Kyle Emerson. That will be his first, team's first. Inboundsing will be Wilmus. Bird Johnson trying to get it to Wilmus and kind of got caught up on the screen. Stolen away. Kyle Emerson goes coast to coast, lays it up off glass, and a timeout going to be called here by Gallatin. Petty John Auto Center timeout. Check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com. Back with more in a moment.
The Briar Patch on the west side of the square in Albany has gifts for every occasion. The Briar Patch can help you with fresh flowers, green plants, candles, willow tree angels, customized cups, and so much more. They also deliver your gift items. Don't forget, the Briar Patch also features tuxedo rentals for all occasions. To schedule a fitting for your tux or to order your one-of-a-kind gifts, call the Briar Patch on the square in Albany at 660-726-4170.
And welcome back out again here to Albany Class 2 District 16 Boys Basketball. It's the number 7 seed Albany with the lead over number 2 seed Gallatin 4-2 here early in the first quarter.
A little bit of sloppiness on offense here so far by the Bulldogs, and saw there the quick timeout.
Bryce Johnson will drive inside the paint. He's going to be fouled. Will go to line to shoot two. Foul's going to go against Shea Miller. That will be his first, team's second.
And nobody wants this to happen, but it can happen to anybody. The Bulldogs are coming off of a dominant win over the Warriors, and you just come out a little bit lackadaisical, and you got to have a timeout to kind of remind yourself, hey, Warriors aren't just going to roll over for us. We got to go out and get this win.
Donovan will hit the first. Checking in for Gallatin is going to be Ty Dowell for Sullivan Bird. Ty Dowell will get his first action of the night as Jack Donovan hits both free throws. Emerson quickly brings the ball across midcourt and is going to step on the out-of-bounds line, try to turn on the Jets to beat the defenders down the court, and just stepped out of bounds.
Yeah, Emerson's made a couple of nice plays on offense, pushing the pace, but at times he gets a little bit out of control, and we saw it right there, kind of not knowing where he's at on the court, stepping out of bounds, and giving the ball back to Gallatin.
Ty Dowell with the basketball. Sends it back out. Reed Emery with the basketball on the wing. Brings back up to the top of the key over the left wing here for Donovan. Donovan has it stripped away again by Emerson. Takes it, lays it up nicely off the glass.
Right now, story of the game for Gallatin's been turnovers.
And then Gavin Wilmus going to be fouled hard as he tries to go up. Picking up the foul is going to be Jarrett Smith. Said Wilmus kind of didn't run across the court, stayed alone. Warriors trying to get back, pick up the foul. It'll be Jarrett Smith's first, team's third.
It was a hard foul, but clean play. Wasn't a dirty foul at all, and I think Smith kind of took a little bit of offense to hanging back on that fast break.
Wilmus will hit the first free throw. And Wilmus will hit them both as we're tied at 6 apiece, 4:25 left here in the first quarter. Jarrett Smith brings ball across midcourt, has it up at the top of the key, leaves it for Emerson. Over the left wing for Shea Miller. Miller leaves it for Dalton Worrell, back up top. Jarrett Smith, top of the key three. Misses off the mark. Jack Donovan with the rebound.
It's a good look. Just couldn't quite get it to fall.
And they're going to call out of bounds here off of Gallatin.
And that's a good defensive play by Emerson. He didn't reach or anything. He just stood there. The defender is entitled to that space as well. If he's just standing there, that's not a defensive foul. And Gallatin just ran out of room there, went out of bounds.
Trying to get it to Emerson, knocked away, throwing it up for Reed Emery, just out of his reach. And it's going to be out of bounds off the fingertips there of Chase Klein. And Gallatin will inbounds here from underneath their own basket. 3:52 left here in the first.
Albany's been hanging around the first opening minutes of this game, but they've got to cut down the turnovers. They're still turning the ball over too much. I don't think it's sustainable for them to hang around if they're turning it over this much throughout the entire game.
Bryce Johnson with the basketball, trying to send it back up top for Wilmus. Keeps it from going to the backcourt as he picks it up at midcourt. Reed Emery spins and throws it in for two.
Tough shot there by Emery. That wasn't bad defense by Klein. There was hardly any separation on that shot, but he just made a tough shot.
Smith trying to get it down to the baseline for Klein. Stolen away by Wilmus. Up top for Reed Emery. His shot from three. Misses off front iron. Wilmus, an easy rebound, is going to be fouled. He's going to go to the line to shoot two.
And that was another turnover by Albany and an offensive rebound. So two things that they've really got to eliminate in this one if they want to have any chance at all. Got to clean up the defensive boards and got to take care of the basketball. Got to do both those things if they want to have a chance.
Foul was against Shea Miller, his second, as Wilmus will miss the first off front iron. Sullivan Bird will check in along with Wade Hauser. Checking out will be Johnson and Dow. As Palmer will check in here for Albany as he checks in here for Shea Miller. Sorry, Dow will stay in. It was Price Johnson and Jack Donovan that both checked out as Wilmus with the second free throw. Worrell leaves it off right wing. Emerson, baseline, spins, trying to send it up for Palmer. Picked up by Smith. His shot misses off back iron. Chase Klein trying to pick up the rebound against four Gallatin Bulldogs, unable to do it as the Bulldogs come away with it. Reed Emery sends it back up top for Sullivan Bird. Ty Dow right wing. Reed Emery up top for Wilmus. Emery turns the corner. Shot off glass, off the mark. Smith goes to the block. He's going to be fouled, though, here on the drive. It'll go against Sullivan Bird, his first. Team's first as well. Dalton Worrell up top for Palmer. Chase Palmer drives, has his lane blocked, sends it back in the corner. Jarrett Smith knocks down a three from the corner.
Big shot by Smith. It had been a minute or two of game time since the Warriors had made a basket. He makes a big three there to tie it up.
Wilmus over to the right wing here for Wade Hauser into the corner with it for Emery. Emery drives. Can't get the shot to go. Knocked around. And a foul going to be called here against Gallatin. It'll go against Wade Hauser. Checking in will be Johnson and Donovan as Dowling and Emery will check out. 1:40 left here in this opening quarter, tied at 9-9 in Class 2 District 16 boys basketball. Dalton Worrell shot from three, top of the key, misses it short. Chase Klein ends up with the rebound. His shot from three, top of the key, misses off back iron. Smith can't pull in the rebound, picked up by Palmer, has it rejected away. Smith goes back up, no good. Another rebound by the Warriors. This time Smith gets it to go.
That's inexcusable for Gallatin. That was 4 offensive rebounds on one possession. You got to box out and get a rebound.
Sullivan Bird can't get it to go. Johnson going to be fouled. Foul will go against Dalton Worrell.
Yeah, I think Coach Smith thinks the same thing about that last possession.
So Worrell will pick up his first, team's fifth, as Gallatin will be shooting here for the next 58.9 as the first free throw rolls out that time on Price Johnson. Samuel Papa will check in here for Jarrett Smith. Smith's had a tough go tonight. He's guarding against Gavin Wilmus. Second free throw attempt here from Price Johnson is good. And Reed Emery will check in here for Gallatin as Wilmus will get a well-deserved rest as well here for Gallatin. Get full court man-to-man pressure here by Gallatin. Papa gets the ball across midcourt. About loses it. Goes right to the hands of his own player, though, and Jace Palmer. And then the pass going to be thrown away. Out of bounds. It'll be Albany basketball.
Yeah, and Gallatin's just letting Albany hang around with their sloppy play offensively. And they always say you let teams that you probably should beat hang around long enough, and they start to believe, and unexpected things happen.
As Dalton Worrell on the baseline puts it up off glass for two. 13-10. Albany leads over Gallatin. Reed Emery drives, leaves it short. Rebound picked up here by Chase Klein. Klein brings it across midcourt. Trying to leave it off for Emerson. And just off the mark as it goes out of bounds, Gallatin basketball. And Barrett Worrell going to check in here for the Warriors, as he's going to check in here for Dalton Worrell with 26.7 left here in the first.
Yeah,
Ty Dow will check out. Checking back in will be Wilmus.
Trying to get Miller, Smith, and Worrell a little bit of an extended break before the first quarter. These guys, these 5 guys on the floor, though, got to hang on to this lead. Make sure you go into the second quarter with a lead.
And Bryce Johnson beats Barrett Worrell off the dribble, little head bob. And then Kyle Emerson throws it away. Bryce Johnson is going to lose it out of bounds as Kyle Emerson knocks it out of bounds off his foot. Emerson first threw it away and then is able to come back and get Gallatin to turn the ball back over with 7.7 left in the opening quarter. Emerson drives all the way down. Too strong off glass, and they're going to get a foul on Palmer on the rebound and go into the line to shoot 2 here without any time left on the clock is going to be Jack Donovan.
Yeah, and that's not a good foul. There's seconds left on the clock, or barely any seconds left on the clock, and the odds of you tipping that in were not very high, especially with a defender right there or a Bulldog right there.
So Jack Donovan will get 2 free throws here at the end of the first quarter. Misses the first. Hits on the second. We're tied at 13 as we go to the second quarter. We're back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
East Fork Lodge and Ranch is tucked away in the solitude of over 1,000 private acres of rolling hills with beautiful fields just north of Albany. East Fork Lodge is complete with 9 private suites and 3 private cabins. Amenities include a shared kitchen, grill, coffee stations, fire pit, fishing pond, and movie theater. Property is also home to a quaint antique store open to the public. You are sure to feel at home when staying at East Fork Lodge. The lodge is perfect for weekend getaways, family reunions, corporate retreats, weddings, family vacations, and hunting trips. Email Jamie at eastforklodge.com or visit the website at eastforklodge.com for more information on East Fork Lodge and Ranch. Whether you are hungry for a burger, steak, fish, Mexican, or fresh salad bar, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany has it all. Papa's also has daily lunch specials with the lunch buffet on Wednesdays. Make sure you leave room for dessert though, because you shouldn't leave without trying some of Christie's homemade pies, cookies, or other goodies. For a delicious meal at a great price and an even better atmosphere, you have to head to Papa's Family Restaurant on 136 in Albany.
And welcome back out again here to Class 2 District 16 in Albany. 13-13 Albany basketball to start out the second quarter. Chase Klein inside the paint is going to be called for the travel.
Not a bad idea by Klein, and he made the shot, but just kind of shuffled his feet a little bit too much there and turns the ball over.
Bryce Johnson will send over to left wing here for Wilmus. Donovan back over to left wing. Reed Emery knocks it down from the left elbow extended. Barrett Worrell brings the ball across midcourt. Has on the right wing, caught in a coffin corner, and a timeout going to be called. No, they're going to say he stepped out of bounds, and he's going to check out as Jarrett Smith will check back in.
Yeah, high pressure put on the freshman guard by Gallatin, and Worrell just kind of panicked a little bit, got caught in the corner where he didn't want to be, and another Albany turnover.
Bird trying to get it down for Johnson. Coming in, and Wilmus too strong off glass, gets his own rebound, puts it back in for two. Over top the Albany defense.
7-0 run since the end of the last quarter here by Gallatin. The Warriors kind of need a bucket here to stop the bleeding a little bit.
Smith right wing as Gallatin looks like they've gone more to a little bit of a zone look as Kyle Emerson's pass to Jace Palmer off the mark goes out of bounds.
Saw a little bit of frustration there by Emerson, but Warriors have kind of let things slip away from them here the last couple of minutes, but you just got to calm down. You're only down by 4. Just don't get too emotional here. Stay calm, cool, and collected.
Reed Emery drives inside the paint, leaves it off. Going up off glass for two is Jack Donovan.
Good pump fake there by Donovan. Got Klein way up in the air. Got the space for that shot to go off. Lead up to 6 now, and it's now a 9-0 run since the last couple of minutes of the first quarter.
Smith on the baseline. Has it knocked away, stolen away here by Price Johnson. Up top for Emery. His deep three is good. And a timeout going to be called here by the Warriors. We're back after this Petty John Auto Center timeout here on Albany TV.
No job is too big or too small for the professionals at Raymond Smith Body Shop in Albany. With over 100 years of combined experience with auto body, they offer the reliability and prompt service by using the latest in technology to get your vehicle back on the road. Raymond Smith Body Shop is also a complete wrecker service as well as glass repair and body work. Plus, they work with all insurance companies. They're prepared to get you in and out and back on the road. See them today on Highway 136 East in Albany. Raymond Smith Body Shop. They're there to serve you.
Sublime Flamingo Boutique is now your full-service homecoming, prom, and special occasion dress destination. Drop in on Saturday from 10 to 1 to browse our selection of short dresses or schedule a formal gown appointment for an unforgettable session tailored just for you. Sublime Flamingo has hundreds of dresses in stock. Drop in, find us on Facebook, visit SublimeFlamingoBoutique.com or call 660-851-1122 to start your journey to your perfect dress.
Albany basketball coming to the Petty John Auto Center timeout. Check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com. Gallatin now with a 22-13 lead as another steal here by Reed Emery. Takes it, lays it up off glass. And Gallatin has turned what was a 13-10 deficit into a 24-13 lead in just over a little over 2 minutes of game time here. Is another steal here by Gallatin off the hands of Emery to Wilmus. Bird goes up and knocks it in. And another timeout called by the Warriors. And we're back after this here on Albany TV.
Grumpy Toad Toggery in Albany is Northwest Missouri's only brotique. They offer a variety of graphic tees for the whole family, plus men's clothing and accessories from some of the top brands, like Darn Tough Socks with a lifetime guarantee and Bogey Bros golf apparel. Grumpy Toad Toggery is open 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Tuesday through Friday and 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Saturday. Grumpy Toad Toggery is located right off Highway 136 in Albany, next to the laundromat. Come to Albany and get grumpy, be happy.
Looking for something fun and trendy? How about something to wear to cheer on your Warriors or the Chiefs? JC Designs in Albany has it all. JC Designs in Albany has something for you to wear to work, to the ball game, and even for a night on the town. JC Designs is located 1 block west of the square in downtown Albany, or you can check out their website at j-c-designsmo.myshopify.com.
Albany basketball coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout. They trail now by 13 after leading by 3 with about 30 seconds left in the first quarter. Jace Palmer with it up at the top of the key. Leaves it off here for Dalton Worrell. Over to the right wing for Barrett Worrell. Back up top for Dalton Worrell. Drives, has it stolen away. Again, it's going to be Reed Emery that comes away with it. And they're going to get a travel called here against Gallatin.
I think on the last 3 or 4, maybe 5 Warrior possessions have ended in a turnover here, and that's really been a large catalyst for this run that Gallatin's been on. Again, 16-0 dating back to the first quarter.
Klein picks it up on the floor, trying to get it to Palmer, knocked out of bounds. It's going to go off of Palmer, and there's another turnover here against the Warriors as the Gallatin pressure is really ramped up here in the second quarter.
Yeah, Gallatin's really settled down into a nice rhythm here. They're playing much better than they did to start the game, and the Warriors have just let mistakes compound on top of
as
mistakes.
There's Wilmus, who gets a clean pass from Bird, lays it up off glass. Another steal. Johnson going to be fouled. Foul's going to go against Dalton Worrell. That's going to be his second, team's first, as going to the line for 2 shots will be Bryce Johnson.
And again, Warriors have just let mistakes pile on top of mistakes, and it's really put them in a bad position here, as if both free throws are made, it's a 20-0 run by Gallatin.
Johnson will miss the first free throw. Samuel Papa will check in here for Dalton Worrell. And the second free throw from Johnson is good. 29-13, Gallatin with the lead. Samuel Papa gets it across midcourt, then loses it as it's stolen away as he tried to split the trap. Wilmus drives, has it knocked and stolen away here by Jarrett Smith for Papa. Top of the key, picks up his dribble. Sends it over to Klein into the corner, Jarrett Smith. Drives, loses it, sends it back out to Klein.
Well, he's got to get something running here on offense. A lot of standing around without the ball.
Palmer, top of the key. Smith in the corner for Palmer. Trying to get it into Klein. They're going to get a foul called here against Gallatin. Foul will go against Reed Emery. That is going to be his first, team's first.
Warriors kind of started to move a little bit there, but there was 3 or 4 passes in where nobody was moving without the ball, and Warriors cannot be that stagnant on offense.
Ty Dowell checks in here for Sullivan Bird. Kyle Emerson checks in for Jarrett Smith as Emery comes away with another steal. Emery spins. Little fade away from just outside the paint. Knocks it down as he's already got 13 here in the ball game. Barrett Worrell with the basketball, top of the key. Over for Emerson. Drives, kicks it off his leg, out of bounds. No, they're going to say it tips off a Gallatin Bulldog, so it will stay here with the Warriors. Samuel Papa to inbounds here for the Warriors. Into the corner for Barrett Worrell, up top for Palmer. His shot from 3. Misses off iron, rebound pulled in by Wilmus.
Scoring drought continues for the Warriors. They haven't scored since back in the first quarter.
Wilmus has his shot knocked away by Klein. And Klein will come away with the rebound. Kyle Emerson to bring the ball across. Sends it to Barrett Worrell. Baseline. Back out to Klein. Stolen away again. Again, it's Reed Emery, and a foul called here against the Warriors. It's Chase Klein, his first, team second. And Reed Emery really has been the catalyst here late in the first quarter, start of the second quarter with all of the steals here for Gallatin.
Yeah, sometimes that's all it takes is just one player, especially with Gallatin. They needed something to go their way to start that offensive production that we kind of expected from them, and it's like someone finally turned the sink on. It's all coming out at once now.
Wilmus misses, and then into the corner, knocking it down. Guess who? Reed Emery.
Yeah, up to 21-0 run here since the first quarter for Gallatin.
2:34 left to play here in the second. Barrett Worrell, top of the key. During that last stoppage, William Rogers checked in along with Sullivan Bird for Bryce Johnson and Jack Donovan. Samuel Papa turns the corner, drives at the hoop. Can't get the shot to go. Rebound pulled in by Bird. Wilmus too strong off glass. Rebound pulled in by Emerson. He'll take it coast to coast and finally puts points up on the board here for the Warriors here in this quarter.
Yeah, Emerson was always gonna look to attack, and there was a 3-on-1 and good spot to attack there. Finally gets the Warriors on the board here in the second quarter with under 2 minutes to go.
Wilmus with the basketball, sends over to the right wing for Reed Emery. 1:40 left to play in the second. Up top for Bird. Over to the right wing for Wilmus. Has it stripped away. Bird picks it up. Sends it back to Emery. Another opportunity from three. This time misses off iron. Rebound pulled in by Palmer. Palmer doesn't quite get the same lane that Emerson did. He's going to be fouled here on the floor. Foul is going to go against Ty Dow. That will be his first, team second. Jarrett Smith, Shea Miller, Dalton Worrell will check in. Klein, Papa, and Palmer will check out. Wilmus, Dow, and Bird check out. As checking back in for Gallatin will be Johnson Donovan as well as Wade Hauser. Shea Miller in the corner with it for the Warriors. Barrett Worrell left wing into the corner again to Miller. Miller left wing for Smith. Up top to Emerson. Drives, and he can't get the shot to go. Rebound pulled in by Rogers. Reed Emery. Up top for Rogers. For Price Johnson. 48 seconds left here in the half. Johnson from the baseline, no good. Rebound pulled in by Dalton Worrell. Jarrett Smith, left wing, shot from three. Misses off iron. Rebound pulled in by Emery.
Under 25 seconds to go. Gallatin's going to hold for last shot now. Try and get this back up to above 20 points into the halftime break.
Price Johnson with the basketball, top of the key. Will get things going over the left wing for Reed Emery. Back to Johnson, left wing three. Knocks it down right before the buzzer.
Good shot. Ran that set to perfection. Got a good look and knocked it down. 22-point lead for the Bulldogs.
37-15 is the lead in favor of Gallatin. We'll be back with your Albany Hy-Vee halftime when we come back in a moment. Tonight's halftime brought to you by your Albany Hy-Vee. Find everything on your grocery list and a smile in the aisles at your Albany Hy-Vee.
Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your tailgate headquarters for all of your fall sports. Whether you're going to tailgate at the games or just want to enjoy the same foods at home, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your tailgating goodies before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
Where there's a helpless smile in every eye. Shop Hy-Vee.
Hogue Lumber Company in Albany is here to help you with all of your DIY projects. Whether you're doing a home remodel, some repair work, a painting job, or a plumbing job, Hogue Lumber Company's dedicated staff can help you get the materials that you need to do the job right. Hogue Lumber Company in Albany is your trusted hometown hardware store and lumber yard for more than 4 decades.
In life, as in football, there's nothing like a good coach to help you achieve your goals. Someone you can turn to for guidance. Someone with a game plan to help you build up the financial strength you need for retirement, family security, and life. With a Prudential financial professional, that's what you get. Someone who can help you build a financial strategy.
To get started, contact Nick Smith, a financial advisor with Prudential at 660-726-3396.
If you're looking to join a stable and growing company, Johnson Controls in Albany is the place for you. They are currently hiring for multiple positions, including welding, electrical, and general assembly. Johnson Controls offers excellent benefits, medical, dental, vision, life insurance, 401k, health savings account, and paid holidays. Apply now at www.johnsoncontrols.com to join their winning team.
And welcome back out again here to Albany Class 2 District 16. Boys basketball tonight here from Albany. I'd like to thank our sponsors, help you bring you tonight's broadcast between Gallatin and Albany boys. BTC Bank, Petty John Auto Center locations in Bethany and Albany. Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany. Hogue Lumber Company in Albany and the Albany Hy-Vee. Smith Insurance and Smith Prudential in Albany. Along with Johnson Controls and the Briar Patch on the west side of the square in Albany. Sublime Flamingo Boutique, also on the west side of the square in Albany. Raymond Smith Body Shop in Albany. East Fork Lodge and Legacy Event Center. Along with Papa's Family Restaurant on 136 in Albany. JC Designs in Albany and Grumpy Toad Toggery on 136 in Albany. The City of Albany, Williams Construction, the Albany Booster Club, the Albany Gallatin School Districts, and the Printer and New Shop are located in Albany, along with Larry Bunker, Dozing, and Traco. And also our family sponsors, the Donnie and Nancy Stevens family, Blaine and Tammy Sins family, wishing the Warriors the best of luck this season. Kathy Sneed, proud supporter of Albany Warrior Athletics. The Brent and Vicky Klein family, and David and Joe Sneed McCampbell, in memory of Kyle and Pat Sneed. Take a look here at the stats from the first half for Gallatin. They're shooting 13 for 25 from the field, 3 for 6 from behind the three-point arc, 8 for 12 from the free throw line. They're led in scoring by Reed Emery with 16.7 points on the night for Price Johnson and Gavin Wilmus. 5 points for Jack Donovan, 2 points on the night for Sullivan Bird. For Albany, they're shooting 7 for 20 from the field, 1 for 6 from behind the three-point arc. They did not shoot a free throw in that first half of play. They're led in scoring by Jarrett Smith with 7.6 points for Kyle Emerson, 2 points on the half for Dalton Worrell.
Well, it was kind of a tale of two quarters, I think you'd say, in that first half. The Warriors were able to go into the second quarter with a tie game, and then the second quarter happened. That got outscored 24-2. They didn't score in that quarter till under 2 minutes to go. And credit to Gallatin, they didn't play well in the first quarter, and they just kind of settled down, forced some turnovers, started to make their shots. They quit turning the ball over themselves, and this is what happens when a good team starts to play like a good team, and we saw that in the second quarter.
And really, I mean, Reed Emery, again, leading the way offensively for both teams with 16 points, but we're not keeping steals at the moment up here. But I would say at least has 5 or 6 dating back to just that 30 seconds there in the end of the first quarter, because at 30 seconds left in the end of the first quarter, it's a 13-10 Warrior lead. Gallatin then goes on a 27-2 run over the final 8.5 minutes of play. Warriors don't get their first points of the second quarter until right at about 2 minutes left in the quarter.
Yeah, and though you talk about those steals, the Warriors really didn't help themselves because they're always looking to push the pace, and it's against a team like Gallatin, that's exactly how they want you to play. And we saw 1 or 2 fast breaks where the Warriors, they ran it well. They had a good opportunity to go for the fast break, but after a made basket, they really shouldn't be looking to push the pace up the court. That's what Gallatin wants you to do. That's how they play. You're letting them dictate the flow of the game and the pace of the game, and they're better at it than you. They are better at playing fast than you, so you cannot let them speed you up, and the Warriors have done that, and that's reflected in the score of the game.
Yeah, and again, it's a 37-15 lead here in favor of Gallatin at the half. Remember, tonight's halftime brought to you by your Albany Hy-Vee. Find everything on your grocery list and a smile in the aisles at your Albany Hy-Vee. Also remember, fans, when you attend a high school game, do you stand at attention during the national anthem? Do you cheer a good play by the opposing team? If your team loses, do you take it well in stride? If you answered yes to any of those questions, you are showing positive examples of sportsmanship. Don't forget that when you attend high school events, young eyes are watching you for examples of acceptable behavior. By making a conscious effort, you'll be helping our students grow into better citizens. This message brought to you by your friends of Missouri State High School Activities Association and Albany TV. We'll be back to start the second half when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
The Briar Patch on the west side of the square in Albany has gifts for every occasion. The Briar Patch can help you with fresh flowers, green plants, candles, willow tree angels, customized cups, and so much more. They also deliver your gift items. Don't forget, the Briar Patch also features tuxedo rentals for all occasions. To schedule a fitting for your tux or to order your one-of-a-kind gifts, call the Briar Patch on the square in Albany at 660-726-4170. The Legacy Event Center at East Fork Lodge, just north of Albany, is a 7,500 square foot beautifully decorated event space that includes a caterer's kitchen, walk-in fridge, and ice machine. The Legacy provides a rustic elegance to your special day with intricate woodworking and natural barnwood walls. The Legacy is home to a black and white grand staircase that makes entrances for special couples unforgettable. A chapel on the property is perfect for intimate ceremonies or phenomenal photo opportunities. Email Jamie at eastforklodge.com or visit the website eastforklodge.com for more information on the Legacy Event Center. Whether you're hungry for a burger, steak, fish, Mexican, or fresh salad bar, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany has it all. Papa's also has daily lunch specials with the lunch buffet on Wednesdays. Make sure you leave room for dessert though, because you shouldn't leave without trying some of Christie's homemade pies, cookies, or other goodies. For a delicious meal at a great price and an even better atmosphere, you have to head to Papa's Family Restaurant on 136 in Albany.
No job is too big or too small for the professionals at Raymond Smith Body Shop in Albany. With over 100 years of combined experience with auto body, they offer the reliability and prompt service by using the latest in technology to get your vehicle back on the road. Raymond Smith Body Shop is also a complete wrecker service as well as glass repair and body work. Plus, they work with all insurance companies. They are prepared to get you in and out and back on the road. See them today on Highway 136 East in Albany. Raymond Smith Body Shop. They're there to serve you.
And welcome back out again here, Class 2 District 16 boys basketball here from Albany. It's a 37-15 lead for Gallatin, the number 2 seed over the number 7 seed Albany. Remember, your halftime tonight here on Albany TV was brought to you by your Albany Hy-Vee. Find everything on your grocery list and a smile in the aisles at your Albany Hy-Vee. For Gallatin, they'll bring back out their original 5 starters. It will be Johnson, Emery, Donovan, along with Bird and Wilmus. For the Warriors, they'll bring back out their original 5 as well. It'll be Klein, Dalton Worrell, Emerson, Smith, and Miller.
It'll be interesting to see here if the Warriors have kind of settled down a little bit, if they can kind of chip away into this lead a little bit here in the third quarter, or if we see more of the same of what we got in the second quarter.
Gallatin starts out with the basketball, trying to go backdoor to Wilmus. Nice pass that time from Donovan to Wilmus, as Wilmus will finish it off. Dalton Worrell gets the pass to Klein, baseline, goes up, has it rejected away, bounces around, picked up here by Emery. Bryce Johnson left wing for Wilmus. Jack Donovan back for Reed Emery. Dribbles into the free throw line, sends it back out in the corner. Donovan up top for Wilmus. Turns the corner, spins inside the paint. Can't get the shot to go. Rebound pulled in by Jarrett Smith. Smith goes up, misses off back iron, gets his own rebound, turns around, puts it back in.
Nice job by Smith to stay with it. Didn't get the first one to go, puts in the second one there, and 3 defenders in the area, so not an easy shot there that Smith just put in.
Gavin Wilmus with the basketball. Sends it up top for Donovan. Back to Wilmus. Spinning, putting it up off glass, off the mark that time is Reed Emery. One of the few misses he's had tonight. Chase Klein at the free throw line for Jarrett Smith, right wing. Into the corner, Miller down to Klein on the block. Goes up strong, can't get it to go. And they're going to foul called here against Klein. That's going to be his second. A little bit of frustration starting to set in a little bit here for the Warriors.
Yeah, and Emerson was open in the corner, and it looked like Klein looked right at him and took up a tough shot. Maybe maybe probably kick that out. And even if Emerson doesn't shoot it, you can keep the offense going because that was a tough shot that Klein put up.
Emery with the basketball, top of the key, over to left wing for Wilmus. Has it stripped away. Able to regain it at the free throw line. Back over to Reed Emery, right wing. Down to the baseline for Bird. Comes back up top for Emery. Over to Wilmus. Johnson. Back to Donovan, left wing. Up top, Reed Emery. Warriors stay in a man-to-man defense as Emerson tries to steal it away. Knocked away, picked up here by Wilmus. Takes it, leaves it off for Bird. Opposite block. He's going to be fouled and going to go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. As Chase Klein will pick up his third, team's second. Bird will sink the first free throw. Palmer will check in here for Klein. Playing what could be his final game of basketball here on this floor in a Warrior jersey. Second free throw from Bird is good as he knocks them both down. 41-17, 5.5 left to play in the third. Smith drives. Can't get the shot to fall. Rebound pulled in by Bird. Up top for Donovan. Tough angle, too strong off glass. Palmer pulls in the rebound. Dalton Worrell drives, takes it, lays it off glass for 2. Dalton Worrell comes away with the steal, but a timeout going to be called here by the Warriors. After the steal, to keep possession of the basketball. 5:01 left in the third. Back with more for this Petty John Auto Center timeout here on Albany TV.
Sublime Flamingo Boutique is now your full-service homecoming, prom, and special occasion dress destination. Drop in on Saturday from 10 to 1 to browse our selection of short dresses or schedule a formal gown appointment for an unforgettable session tailored just for you. Sublime Flamingo has hundreds of dresses in stock. Drop in, find us on Facebook, visit SublimeFlamingoBoutique.com, or call 660-851-1122 to start your journey to your perfect dress.
5:01 left to play here in this third quarter. 41-19. Gallatin with the lead. Albany basketball coming on the Petty John Auto Center timeout. Check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com. Dalton Worrell will inbounds here from the baseline underneath the basket. Here for the Warriors. Sends it up top for Palmer. Emerson drives, and he's going to have it knocked away that time by Donovan. Johnson caught in the backcourt, gets it across here for Wilmus. Bryce Johnson up for Wilmus. Right wing to Sullivan Bird. Reed Emery free throw line. Donovan drives, takes it off glass for 2.
Nice job by Donovan there, taking advantage of some lackluster defense there by the Warriors. Get straight to the rim.
Dalton Worrell leaving it off for Jarrett Smith, and another rejection here from Gallatin's defense. Reed Emery finds Bird on the baseline all alone. Puts it up off glass, 45-19. Gallatin with the lead halfway through the third quarter. Bryce Johnson goes diving after the basketball and knocked out of the hands of Dalton Worrell, goes out of bounds. Kyle Emerson over the left wing here for Jarrett Smith. Trying to get it that time to Palmer, goes off his foot, picked up by Wilmus, and Wilmus takes it and lays it off glass for 2. Palmer's going to lose this one out of bounds off the hands of Gallatin as he crosses midcourt. Checking in will be Will Rogers along with Ty Dowell and Wade Hauser. Reed Emery, Sullivan Bird, and Jack Donovan will sit here for the Bulldogs. As it's up to a 28-point Gallatin lead, 3:35 left here in the third. Stolen away on the inbounds here by Gallatin. Will Rogers over to the right wing for Dowell. Shot from three. Misses off iron. Short rebound pulled in by Dalton Worrell. Gets it across for Smith. Takes it up off glass for two. Bryce Johnson with the basketball, left wing. Try to go pick and roll that time to Hauser. Knocked away that time by the hands of Shea Miller.
Yeah, nice recovery there by Shea Miller to stay in good position despite the pick and roll.
Shea Miller has the ball knocked out of his hands. A foul going to be called against Hauser. That is going to be his second, team's first. 2:43 left to play in the third quarter. Barrett Worrell going to check in here for the Warriors as he's going to check in for his brother Dalton with 2:43 left here in the third quarter. Barrett Worrell with the basketball, very close to a backcourt violation on that inbounds. Gets it off here for Jarrett Smith on the right elbow. Up for Shea Miller. Barrett drives baseline, gets caught in a three-person trap by Gallatin, stolen away by Wilmus. Takes it and can't get the shot to go as it's rebounded in here by Palmer. And then pass stolen away. This time it's Wade Hauser. Leaving it off. Back for Rogers. Into the corner for Dowell. Up top for Johnson. Hauser right wing. Will Rogers up top. Dowell. Up for Johnson again, top of the key. 1:50 left here in the third quarter. Trying to get to Will Rogers. Knocked away, picked up here by Jarrett Smith, and he's going to be fouled here on the drive. Foul's going to go against Hauser. That'll be his third, team second. Reed Emery, Jack Donovan, Sullivan, Bird will check in. Hauser, Wilmus, and Johnson will sit out. Emerson and Miller will check out as Keegan Schaefer, Samuel Papa will check in for the Warriors. 47-21. Gallatin with the lead. Jarrett Smith, right wing. Up top for Palmer. Left wing for Samuel Papa. Papa in the corner to Smith. Palmer to Papa. Back in the corner. Driving baseline and having it stripped away, but being fouled is going to be Jace Palmer. He'll go to line to shoot two. Foul will go here against Jack Donovan. That will be his first, team's third.
The Bulldogs have gotten a ton of blocks here in this third quarter, but just couldn't quite get that one cleanly.
First free throw from Palmer is good. And that is the first free throw attempted tonight by the Warriors. Compared to 14 on the night for Gallatin as Palmer hits them both. 47-23, 105 left here in the third quarter. Sullivan, Bird. Reed Emery just inside the three-point arc, knocks it down. Barrett Worrell brings ball across midcourt with 45 seconds left. Smith up top for Papa. Back to Smith. Into the right corner, Barrett Worrell for Jarrett Smith. Leaves it for three. Off back iron, rebound. Going to go out of bounds off of Palmer. Reed Emery will bring the ball across the center court logo here at the Albany High School gym. 18 seconds remain here in the third quarter. Gallatin will get a shot off from three to end the first or end the second quarter. See if they can do the same here in the third. Emery back to Donovan. Dribbles in from the left elbow, misses off front iron. No good. After 3 quarters of play, it's a 26-point Gallatin lead. 49-23. We're back with the fourth when we come back in a moment.
Grumpy Toad Toggery in Albany is Northwest Missouri's only boutique. They offer a variety of graphic tees for the whole family, plus men's clothing and accessories from some of the top brands, like Darn Tough socks with a lifetime guarantee and Bogey Bros golf apparel. Grumpy Toad Toggery is open 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Tuesday through Friday and 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Saturday. Grumpy Toad Toggery is located right off Highway 136 in Albany, next to the laundromat. Come to Albany and get grumpy, be happy.
Looking for something fun and trendy? How about something to wear to cheer on your Warriors or the Chiefs? JC Designs in Albany has it all. JC Designs in Albany has something for you to wear to work, to the ball game, and even for a night on the town. JC Designs is located 1 block west of the square in downtown Albany, or you can check out their website at j-c-designsmo.myshopify.com.
As we get ready to start the fourth quarter of play, Gallatin with a 49-23 lead. It will be Albany basketball. Emerson, Worrell, Klein, Palmer, and Miller out on the floor here for the Warriors. Johnson, Emery, Bird, Donovan, and Wilmus for Gallatin. Jace Palmer with the basketball top of the key, leaves it up top for Klein. Back to Palmer, right wing. Into the right corner here for Miller. Down to the block, Chase Klein goes up. He's going to be fouled. Will go to line to shoot 2.
Again there, Gallatin trying to go for a block, and most of the time, whenever you go for a swat, you're going to get whistled. Even if it's not a foul, it looks like a foul. Said that many times before, but it's true.
Emery will pick up his first as Klein will hit the first free throw. And he'll hit them both. 49-25, 7:35 left here in the fourth quarter. Johnson brings the ball across midcourt. Over to left wing for Bird. Donovan for Emery left wing. Gavin Wilmus up top. Over to left wing for Johnson. Back to Bird on the right elbow, finds Emery on the block, gets it for Wilmus, baseline, knocks down the 12-foot jumper.
Nice job again there by the Bulldogs. Quick ball movement. The ball never sticks with any one player. Ball's always moving, and they get Gavin Wilmus with a quick shot from the mid-range.
Shea Miller into the left corner here for Palmer. Goes up, and a block going to be called here against the Bulldogs. It'll go against Gavin Wilmus. That will be his first, team's second.
Well, you don't see too many guys trying to take a charge up 26, so I guess credit to Wilmus for that, even though he didn't get the call.
First free throw from Jace Palmer is good. And the second free throw attempt from Palmer on the way is good as well. 51-27, 6:45 left in the fourth quarter. Bryce Johnson sends over to left wing for Wilmus. Up top for Donovan. Back over to left wing for Bird. He's got a lot of room if he wanted to take the three with Shane Miller guarding. Johnson. Up to the top of the key, sends it for Reed Emery. Warriors stay in that man-to-man defense they've been on all night. Donovan drives, his shot off the mark. Rebound picked up there by Shane Miller. Dalton Worrell drives, takes it off glass for 2. Bryce Johnson to bring the ball across midcourt for the Bulldogs. Reed Emery up top for Wilmus. leaves it off. Bird going to be fouled here on the floor. Foul will go against Jace Palmer. That will be his second, team's first. Inbounds will be Price Johnson. Inbounds up top for Emery. Back into the corner for Johnson. Emery top of the key. Jack Donovan drives, leaves it for Wilmus. His shot is good. (53-29). As Dalton Worrell will go up on the baseline, he's going to be fouled. Will go to line to shoot two. Foul's going to go against Sullivan Bird, and Gallatin not very happy as Warriors are getting a lot of calls that they haven't gotten all night, and Gallatin hasn't been getting them here.
Well, you know what they were upset about on that one? Worrell just kind of put his head down and shouldered into the defender there and went up, and the defense is what gets the foul call, and it was probably Worrell who was initiating the contact.
Checking in is going to be Wade Hauser, Ty Dowell. Jarrett Smith checks in for Palmer. And really, I mean, the officials have let things go for the most part the whole night tonight. And I think it's been well officiated as knocking it down is Dalton Worrell. He hits the second, making it 53-30. Wilmus with the basketball right wing, sends it for Johnson. Wilmus can't quite control the pass, picked up by Emerson, loses it, picks it back up. Can't get the shot to go, gets his own rebound, leaves it for Smith. No good, and he's going to be fouled. Will go to line to shoot two. Foul's going to go here against Ty Dowell. That will be his second, team's fourth. As Smith will hit the first free throw. Papa will check in here for Miller with 4:55 left in the fourth. Second free throw from Jarrett Smith, no good. Wilmus will pull in the rebound. And they're going to get a foul called here against the Warriors against Chase Klein.
Yeah, again, trying to get a block there, but
just came flying in and about landed right on top of Ty Dowell that time there on the baseline. Yeah, that is the fourth against Klein.
And Dowell was under the basket.
Yeah.
He wasn't going up with that shot.
Johnson with the basketball. Into the corner for Emery. Reed Emery inside the paint. Puts it hard off glass for two. As Reed Emery with now 20 points in the ball game. Papa for Dalton Worrell, right wing. Trying to send over top the defense for Klein. A little too far. Another steal by Emery. 4:20 left here in the fourth. 55-31, Gallatin with the lead. Emery over to the right wing. With it for Johnson. Down to Wilmus. Reverse layup, gets it to go off glass. As Wilmus was 17 here for the Bulldogs. Dalton Worrell, top of the key for the Warriors. Up at the free throw line here for Chase Klein. Steps back behind the three-point line. Off the mark, rebound pulled in that time by Wade Hauser. Timeout going to be called here by Gallatin. It's going to bring in some subs. We'll be back after this Petty John Auto Center timeout here on Albany TV.
Larry Bunker Dozing and Traco can help you with anything dirt. They do pond cleanout and pond construction. They do terraces and timber. So next time you need dirt work, give Larry Bunker Dozing and Traco a call at 816-262-2285. That's 816-262-2285. Larry Bunker Dozin and Tracco wants to wish Caitlin Bunker and the rest of the Lady Warriors the best of luck this season.
3:30 left to play here in the fourth quarter. 57-31 is the lead in favor here of the Bulldogs of Gallatin. Keegan Schaefer checked in during that stoppage for the Warriors. Checking in for Gallatin is going to be Cord Endicott along with William Rogers, Ty Dow, Christopher Holcomb, and then also staying on the floor is Wade Hauser. Gallatin basketball coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout. Check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com. Up top for Rogers. Over to the right wing for Dow. And in the corner for Endicott. Stolen away, picked up here by Emerson. His shot no good as he just threw it up a prayer. Wasn't answered, kept in play by Dalton Worrell. Gets it for Klein. Goes up, and he'll have another foul. Opportunity to go to the line to shoot two as the foul's going to go here against Ty Dowell. So Klein at the free throw line. They'll be shooting free throws here for the final 3 minutes, as that was the fifth foul called here this quarter against Gallatin. Checking in for Gallatin will be Connor Michael, as he'll check in here for Dowell. Second free throw attempt here from Klein. No good. Rebound pulled in, that time by Gallatin. Endicott to bring the ball across midcourt for the Bulldogs. 57-32, Gallatin with the lead. And the pass over to the right wing for Wade Hauser as he was getting ready to cut towards the basket, going to go out of bounds. And checking out is going to be Chase Klein as he'll get an ovation, as that's probably his last time here as a Warrior walking off this court, as he is one of three seniors here on this team for the Warriors. Kyle Emerson over to the right wing for Keegan Schaefer. Stolen away here by Connor Michael. Michael backdoor for Will Rogers. Goes up off glass for two. Dalton Worrell right wing for Jarrett Smith. His shot from the baseline is good. Smith kind of been the lone bright spot offensively tonight with 14 points here for the Warriors. Endicott finds Wade Hauser inside the paint as he goes over top of Shea Miller for two. Under 2 to play here in the fourth. Dalton Worrell up top for Shea Miller into the corner. Jarrett Smith from 3. Knocks down another. He's got 17 in the ball game. Endicott gets the ball across midcourt. A foul going to be called here against Kyle Emerson. That will be his second, team's third. Checking in for Gallatin, Camden Clevenger, as well as Cole Chrisman. Barrett Worrell will check in here for Kyle Emerson. Samuel Papa going to check in here for Keegan Schaefer, as both Emerson and Schaefer, probably last time they'll be here on this court as Albany Warrior basketball players, as those two, along with Chase Klein, the three seniors here for the Warriors this season. Up top for Chrisman. Leaves it off for Endicott. Turn in the corner is Michael. He'll have it rejected away there by Shea Miller. Knocked away, picked up by Miller, left wing for Smith. And knocking it down from 3 is Shea Miller.
Well, it finally gives the crowd something to cheer about. They haven't had much to cheer about since basically the first quarter. I think that's only the second 3 Miller's made this season.
They're going to say that stepping out of bounds there was Cole Chrisman on the baseline checking in here for the Warriors. It'll be a new 5. It'll be Carter Danner, Big T, along with Jacob Portwood, Lucas Angle, and John Rigney. 50 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. 61-40, Gallatin with the lead. Lucas Engel up top for Big T. Teraday has it up at the top of the key. Trying to get it to Engel. Knocked and stolen away here by Endicott. Sends it up. Chrisman sends it back. Endicott, top of the key, three, knocks it down. .24 seconds left here in the fourth. John Rigney over to the right wing for Lucas Engel. Stolen away here by Endicott in the corner. 13 seconds left here in the fourth. Endicott going to bring it across midcourt, and that is going to do it. Gallatin is going to move on. They've got a 64-40 win here over the Warriors. We'll be back with the BTC Bank postgame tonight's player of the game when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank school mascot debit card. Choose the card that fits your favorite local school, and you can earn that school extra cash. Available for new accounts or replacement cards for an existing account. Visit one of BTC Bank locations and get your school mascot debit card today, where they can instantly issue your new card. BTC Bank, community-minded just like you. Member FDIC.
Community-minded just like you. BTC Bank.
Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany is your hometown trophy and award shop. Winner's Circle North makes all kinds of trophies for sports, car shows, livestock shows, baby shows, and more. Winner's Circle North also does plaques of all sizes and kinds. Want something unique? Winner's Circle North has you covered with sublimation gifts and acrylic awards. Order your trophies, awards, or one-of-a-kind items. Call Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North at 816-632-5599 or find them on Facebook at Winner's Circle North.
And welcome back out again here to Albany, Class 2, District 16. It was a victory tonight for Gallatin over Albany by a final score of 64-40. And Gallatin will move on. They'll take on the winner of the next game between Nottoway Valley and St. Joseph Christian Boys. I'd like to thank our sponsors, help you bring you tonight's broadcast here on Albany TV. BTC Bank, Petty John Auto Center, locations in Bethany and Albany, Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany, Hogue Lumber Company in Albany, and the Albany Hy-Vee. Smith Insurance and Smith Prudential in Albany, along with Johnson Controls and the Briar Patch and Sublime Flamingo Boutique, both on the west side of the square in Albany. Raymond Smith Body Shop in Albany, East Fork Lodge and Legacy Events Center, Papa's Family Restaurant, JC Designs, Grumpy Toad Toggery in Albany, City of Albany, Williams Construction, the Albany Booster Club, Albany, Gallatin School Districts, Print and Renew Shopper located in Albany, along with Larry Bunker and his Baco and Traco Company. The family sponsors, the Donnie and Nancy Stevens family, Blaine and Tammy Siddons family, wishing the Warriors the best of luck this season. Kathy Sneed, proud supporter of Albany Warrior Athletics, Brent and Vicky Klein family, and David and Joe Sneed McCampbell in memory of Kyle and Pat Sneed. Take a look at the stats from the ball game for Gallatin. They shoot 25 for 46 tonight from the field, 4 for 8 from behind the three-point arc, 10 for 14 from the free throw line tonight. They were led in scoring tonight by Reed Emery with 20 points, 17 points for Gavin Wilmus, 7 points on the night tonight for Pierce Johnson and Jack Donovan, 6 points for Sullivan Bird, 3 points tonight for Cord Endicott, 2 points for Will Rogers and Wade Hauser. For Albany, they shoot 14 for 37 from the field tonight, 3 for 10 from behind the three-point arc, 9 for 12 from the free throw line. They were led in scoring tonight by Jarrett Smith with 17 points, 7 points for Dalton Worrell, 6 points for Kyle Emerson, 4 points tonight for Jace Palmer, 3 points for Chase Klein and Shea Miller. Brett, our Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North player of the game tonight is going to go to Reed Emery. Finished the night with 20 points. And, again, we didn't keep track, but I would say pretty close to 9 or 10 steals tonight for Emery as well for Gallatin.
Yeah, made a big impact on the offensive side of things, obviously, with those 20 points. But his defensive impact cannot be understated either. Overall, great win for Gallatin. It wasn't a pretty first quarter, but basically with about a minute to go left in the first quarter from the till the very end of the game, it was all Gallatin. They just controlled every facet of the game. They were able to force Albany into mistakes. They were able to clean up some of their own mistakes, and they looked a lot better offensively. And and they took care of business against the team that they should have taken care of business against. Warriors have a couple of seniors who their career ends tonight. Keegan Schaefer, Kyle Emerson, and, of course, Chase Klein. Of course, you always say thank you to those guys for the years of service they dedicated to the Warrior basketball program. Their season's over tonight, but Gallatin's moving on.
And they'll take on the winner of the next game between Nottoway Valley, St. Joseph Christian. We'll have that game coming up for you here again on Facebook and right at about 5 minutes or so here on Albany TV. Again, for myself, Jared Rolvis, color analyst for the night, Brett Williams, so long, and good night from Albany for this game. We'll be back with the next one in about 5 minutes here on Albany TV.